I've been with Missouri American Water Company for 28 years. I started off in the office as a dispatcher, and then I've been in the field for 18. My transition was a little bit rough coming into the field. It was probably slightly challenging physically, but more mentally than anything else.
Gretchen was the first and only female in our local, and I know she's went through a lot of challenges with being a female coming into the man's world.
They would just struggle with even just talking to me when I was in the room with them. In the meetings, they would speak about me. For instance, what are we going to do when we need her to get the pump off the truck? Instead of turning to me and asking me that, they were asking the supervisor, what are we going to do? Even though I was sitting just right there. The younger generation doesn't seem to struggle as much as the older generation. And I think that they were just used to being in a group of all men at all times, and I shook that up a little bit.
Everybody was a little skeptical, to be honest, but she's tackled every challenge and she's passed everything with flying colors.
I think that it's been a great experience in hindsight, made me a little tougher.
Over recent years, women have made a greater impact in the membership of utility workers. We've seen women advance into positions that they haven't held before.
As you can just look at the various committees we've added over the years. We've got a Human Rights Committee, we've got a Safety Committee, Women's Caucus, Young Workers.
I am a member of the National Safety Committee. I'm also a member of the Women's Caucus Committee under Valerie King. We are empowering women to learn to be leaders.
Having our regional conferences, you saw new voices, new faces. There were a lot more women and a lot more members of color that were involved in decision-making positions for their locals.
A couple of the men that I worked with came up to me and shook my hand when they were at the retirement party and said, I enjoyed working with you so much, and I would take you on my crew over several of the coworkers that we have today. And that was a huge compliment for me. I would say that I have paved the way for the future, for the acceptance and respect for the next women to come and work in this district.